One. Still new 93.7 to beat H-Town's real hip-hop and R&B Saturday inside the 10 spot. Patiently waiting artists this week. 10 minutes with Memphis 10 from the show The Grind.
What's going on, man?
I got Miss Samaya and DJ Malone.
What's going on, G?
Hi.
All right. I never had a DJ and I never had like a show come on to my show.
Yeah.
So talk real quick about The Grind. What is The Grind?
You want to go ahead?
The grind is basically it's the in between before. It's supposed to be the in between before making it big. So it's basically a place for independent artists, local businesses. If you're a dancer, anything, you come on The Grind, you showcase your talent, and it's basically a way for you to. Basically an easy way to showcase your talent to the world.
Wow. So The Grind is like patiently waiting, just on, I almost want to say on a larger scale because y'all dealing with businesses and everything, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I never actually had a DJ on.
What's going on?
So how long you been DJing?
Man, I'm 27 and I've been DJing since I was 13, and I've been doing that hard. I started on house music, worked my way up, and just did weddings, parties, gigs, whatever, just to get my name out there.
And what's your story, Miss Samaya, sorry.
Well, I don't have the deep background like he does, but I basically just did like high school theater, and my dream is to be an actress. So I've recently been like working on my acting career. I just played an extra in the Spike Lee film Chirac in Chicago.
Wow.
So that was kind of cool. And then, just working on that, writing music. Hopefully I can record a song soon, and then The Grind.
All right, so then now tell me how did The Grind, how did y'all form to be a group or a team for a show called The Grind?
Well, basically, a network came to me called Beg TV Networks. They came to me and they said, "Yo, Malone, we want you to do a show. You come up with the idea or whatever. So what better way to just give back to the underground world by having a show specifically for the undergrounds?" With her, I put out an ad out online, and, I interviewed a couple of females, but she was the one that really was dedicated to me and who really, had the work ethic. And so far, it's been good.
Okay, so what's your motivation? What's your passion? Because like my patient waiting thing, me coming back to a radio station in a major market, major city, major artists, they always come to the radio station. So when I got on as one of the newest personalities here, I wanted to do something different. This was my passion for it. I wanted to come in and say, well, I want to give people a platform who don't have a platform, right, at a major radio station. So thus, Patiently Wait was created. So what was the birth? Why this kind of format?
Because I feel like the underground, we don't have that fine medium. I mean, you can put out your music, but it's like either you made it or you didn't make it. And you know what I'm saying? It's not like that. Look at names like Just Brittany. Even though she hasn't made it nationally, she's still known in her own region, which is pretty dope to me. And we just wanted a platform where all underground could shine,
Okay, so what kind of underground artists? Who have you worked with? Who have you saw grow and become a budding star?
Well, first of all, I seen FOE, a group called FOE, Family Over Everything, and I actually produced them myself.
Okay.
And just from them starting out into how they are now, they're like a crime mob of Houston. So it's pretty dope.
What's in your future? You said you act.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you co-host on this show.
Mm-hmm.
So your role is what? Just to add, you bring the energy.
I guess I bring like well, he's young too, but I don't know, I guess the girly, just like bubbly spirit, I don't know, cause he's more like,
is it a battle of the sexes on the air or what?
We should do a show like that though.
I wouldn't say necessarily it's like that, but we do talk about differences about like just like the other show, we talked about how I feel that females, they want to do that, always take care of them, but they don't have nothing to show for themselves.
Since our shows are somewhat similar, what would you say, DJ Malone, is a big hurdle for underground or unsigned artists? Because one of my main things is they don't understand the business of being an artist. A lot of people they're doing it for Instagram likes. They're doing it for social media fame, and they don't understand the business side of it. What would be your take?
I would say the same thing. I don't think they understand when it comes down to business, getting your stuff on ASCAP, BMI, stuff like that. Understand the royalty part and understanding that because a lot of these guys they're going off of YouTube, downloading the tracks,
Right.
and they're not even asking the producer. But if they blow up on the song, well, here comes the producer asking, well, where my cut at? So
All
you
right.
know what I'm saying? It's just learn your basics at the end of the day.
Real quick, we're about halfway through it. Pick one of those subjects, getting your songs registered, and give us some quick game on some knowledge of how you would do it.
First of all, man, first and foremost, I make my own beats, so it's a lot more easier. But if you're coming and you're an artist, talk to the producer. Before anything, talk to him and see what kind of deal y'all can work out.
And if the producer is just the dude that stay next door, now where we at? I'm talking about we getting on the ground right now.
Yeah.
We
Still do your paperwork. I don't care. Business is business at the end of the day.
and when people say paperwork,
Do
tell me what paperwork
do
is.
the register. Go get your stuff. All right, put it like this. Go get your stuff registered. Get your stuff copywritten first and foremost. Get your stuff copywritten. Go to that Gov site or whatever and get your stuff copywritten. Then go get your stuff registered on the BMI, ASCAP, whatever, so you can get your songwriting royalties.
Does that cost? We're in 2015. How easy is that to get your song registered?
I've done it before. I paid what? It was like $35 when I did it, and at that point in time, you could have did I think unlimited or at least 50 or more. So there's no excuse. I mean, to me, you got to invest into yourself. You don't invest to yourself, then why are you doing this at all?
Exactly. So $35, man. That's dinner with you and your girl. So you could do that. What advice what would you say is the biggest hurdle for unsigned and underground artists? Or what have you seen that stops them?
I think, like what Fred said earlier, is that it's based from what I've seen is that a lot of times when you're on the outside, it's like either you made it or you didn't. And I think sometimes it's like when you haven't completely made it, like if you're not on the red carpets or on every radio station, it's like, well, I haven't gotten any success. And so that can, I feel like that might discourage people and make people feel like, well, I haven't made it, so, I might as well quit. But I think what the grind may show people is that there's that in between. You don't have to be a big star. You don't have to be the next Jay-Z, the next Kanye West in order to have made it or
Right.
to be successful.
Right.
You can be only popular in your state if you're doing what you like to do and you're making money and you can make a living off of that. That's fine. You don't have to be that big star.
All right. And okay, so Houston has this stigma
Okay.
of artists not working together. I know y'all done heard it, right?
But see, we're from Chicago. We don't get that from you guys because when I see it, the South is working together. Atlanta's killing it right now, but I can see how Houston would say that. I can see.
Okay, so from an underground artist, I'm not talking about the ones who've made it. From an underground standpoint, how would you give them advice to work with another underground? Because everybody want to work with the next. Everybody want to get on a Slim Thug record.
Let me-
Everybody want to get on a Bun B record.
Let me say it like this: you gotta put your ego down first and foremost. If you feel like, oh, I don't need to be on that song, because you may never know. Because trust me, people doubted me, and look where I'm at. I'm on the beat right now. So I mean, you just never know. Don't ever turn. Well, I put it like this: look at the opportunity as a good opportunity, and you know what I'm saying. If that person wants to work with, work with you, that's a blessing. Don't look at it like, oh well, I don't know him, or I don't like his flow. You may never know where that may take you.
Right. What social media? What's the importance of social media for the underground artists?
I think it's definitely a perfect platform to put yourself out there and to tell people showcase what you're doing. I don't know though, but because for people like me, I don't have that many followers, and so sometimes I feel like there's always before you can showcase yourself, you have to do the work to actually get followers so that you can showcase yourself properly. But I think it's definitely important because you have social media. It's a blessing if you think about it. It's made it so easy for people to come up and really showcase themselves. You can we have YouTube stars,
right?
So
right.
And Vine stars. So it's YouTube or social media is a great way to showcase yourself.
Talk about platforms like SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, that could be a meaningful thing. I think a lot of people just don't know how to utilize it the right way.
As a DJ, are you on SoundCloud
Yes, I am.
looking for records or?
Yes, I am. I'm really looking anywhere. YouTube, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, wherever, because talent can come anywhere. See, when I was growing up, it was like I had to sell the mixtapes out of my car or go to the clubs. Now you're actually like, virtually in front of these people, and you can just say, well, here goes my stuff. Now, as a DJ, do what the DJ asks you to do.
Okay.
If he asks you to send a clean version, get a clean version. If he's asking you to send a drop, do the drop. It's not that hard. Make it easy for the DJ to play your stuff, because there's a lot of DJs who will say, "Nah, I ain't gonna play this because it's not clean or whatever," because there's some boozy stuff.
Would you say? And then we're gonna get into Summer Jam, but like, would you say send the clean record first
Always send a clean record.
before you send your regular? I guess you call it your regular record.
Exactly.
Okay, because that's one of my big things. When artists send me music, if it has any explicit language, I'm done with it. I'm not gonna even give it a listen. Just because I actually work at a radio station, I can't do nothing with it. Even
Exactly.
though I might jam it in my car, I can't do nothing with it at a radio station.
Exactly.
So if you don't have the decency to send just a clean record that can be played on the radio, I can't do nothing with it. Okay, so what y'all got coming up?
Man, right now, we're filming the second season of The Grind right now. Just got done today outside. We're downtown by that graffiti spot. Just filming, and we just got done filming I think our 8th or 9th episode. And, we just been working. Also, on August the 12th, everybody needs to come out to Houston.
That's next week.
Yes,
Okay.
on a Wednesday. I might add.
Okay.
Houston, Chicago, Summer Jam. Just Brittany will be in the building. Kevin Kong will be in the building. I will be on the ones and twos. Fleet DJs will be there. I believe Gold DJs will have an attendance in there.
And what is this?
This is just basically
Back to school?
It's not really a back to school thing. It's really for the 18 and up. But it's just a way just to have that summer last bang. You know what I'm saying? In Chicago, we always have that one last gig that we rock out. And Just Brittany will be performing. Kevin Kong will be performing, and we also have open slots available right now. Hit up Boss Lady of Young Generation Music.
I think she followed me on Instagram. All right, so I was gonna ask you about The Grind. You said you're in your second season.
Yes.
Okay, how can we find The Grind? We know how to find Patiently Waiting. How we find The Grind?
If you want to be on the grind, you basically email djmalonebooking@gmail.com, and we'll get back to you with all the other information.
Where can we see The Grind or hear The Grind?
Go to BakeTVNetworks.com to see the full season of the first season. Like I said, we filmed in Chicago. We're on Roku TV. We're on Amazon. We're on most of the streaming devices. We just made it on Time Warner Cable on Channel 34 Mondays at 4.
All right, local artists, underground artists, you just heard it. Do me one more favor. I want you to look right here in this camera and tell them how they can find it. Spell it out so they can. I don't just tell them.
Go to Beg TV Networks. That's BEGTVNetworks.com. And look us up. Facebook/The Grind Sci-Town. Like the Facebook page, please. I like, she likes. So like the Facebook page. It's your artist, producer, author, whatever you are. If you're on The Grind, you need to be on here, man. We're like the 106 in Park meets street flavor.
Gotta love it, man. The Grind meets Patiently Waiting. They tell you how to get there. For all my local artists, it's Memphis 10. Patiently Waiting, 10 minutes with Memphis 10. I appreciate y'all on the all new 93.7 The Beat.
Yeah.